All right. Now we're going to get into something that has a bit more of a polygon count. I love the retro style of Scald. I will never, ever. 115, 16 hours into this fucking game, level 115. I've lost some souls too. Like, you know, it's only happened one time. It's only like 25,000. Still, like, and now we're at a point where we are exactly what I want. A heavily armored individual that can just absolutely devastate the shit out of people. Alright, we're not going to the DLC yet. Yesterday we found the entrance to Dark Lurker as well as um, John Dark Souls 2 armor is what I've been calling. I forgot to shave today. Fuck. Oh, I can do that after stream. Although it would probably be just more prudent to just shave tomorrow. Get out of here. Uh-uh. Oh, shit. God, you. Yeah, that's me. I deserve that. Drink right in front of your face. Get drink on, bitch! Damn. I don't know what that did, but I'm gonna R2 again because... Ooh. Staggered me, but... Wow, you got some reach on that, don't you? Alright, well... Pop a few of these to make up for the health loss there. Alright. Treasure chest, open, says me. Dark arrows. I remember the old days of Dark Souls when treasure chests actually had meaningful items and random shit like a stack of arrows was just left on the ground like that. Now it just seems it feels kind of random. Although I'm talking shit like I haven't played this game. I have almost 400 goddamn hours in this game. I have all achievements in Dark Souls. What? Dark Souls. What? Yes. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne. Bloodborne DLC. And almost Elden Ring. I don't have Scholar done yet. And it will never be done unless people pay. And that's not going to be like some small amount of like, oh, 5 gift subs. No, fuck that, man. That's going to take a lot of money. We're going to take this carefully now. As I turn around and literally just get shot again. Right? Twinkling Titan. We kind of want that. We got a shield that needs the Twinkling Titanite. That's dangerous and that's scary. So is this. Got him. Huge. What are you doing? You scared? Scared? Scaredy cat? Scaredy cat? Scaredy cat. Don't get near that portrait. That will actually curse you. Scaredy cat. Scared. Uh-huh. Yeah. No. Yeah. If you get too close to that, yeah, that happens. And it happens fast. So you need to be careful about that. I believe you can also get invaded here. It's either in this version or in the Scholar of this version. There it is. Bye. Not a fan of those guys. The random... Oh, a human effigy on... Okay, yeah, thank you. Alright. Dude, this area having a bunch of guys... Like, these guys seem to be, like, actually, like, strategically placed and shit like that. It doesn't feel like enemy spam. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright. The little hidden ladder there. That is easily... I've missed that my first, like, 3 playthroughs. So if you're looking to clean up a little bit... Dude's a fucking sniper. Okay. Mine's bigger, though. Royal Swordsman's armor and Soul of Brave Warrior. Now, you may have noticed this wall looks a little bit weird. Such a dick move. They hit a fucking bonfire in here. Not a bad place for a bonfire. It's right not too far from a boss. Okay. Hunter's Black Bow. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. It's the same weight as the longbow. It has a longer effective range, higher dexterity scaling. But we need 5 dexterity to equip it. 5 more. Luckily, greetings, Dark Skull 920. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. So, my build did incorporate 25 dexterity into it, so we can use that bow. That's a good bow to use. As didn't really plan out my stat displacement this late into the game, so kinda pooped myself on that. Okay, hi creepy lady, why are you just sitting there staring at us? This is the queen. Why are you just... I didn't infuse my weapon. This weapon is completely not infused at all. It's just a greatsword plus 10. This I didn't infuse either. This came infused. Do I have anything else that's infused? Oh, this came infused, and this came infused as well. No, I haven't, yeah, that's Nashandra, yeah. Well, that's fake Nashandra. We know what real Nashandra looks like.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nishandra, Queen of
Oh,
Drangleic.
I'm sorry, Nishandra.
A true monarch carries the
You have to
weight
put
of
your
their
pinky up to your mouth when you say
souls.
her name. Because she's
The
fancy.
last king of this land, King Vendrick,
Yeah.
as he was called.
We're
He
gonna
found the strength to rule his people. And when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them.
face them how?
But in the end, he never took the true throne.
Taking the true throne, if I'm not mistaken, is linking the fire, essentially continuing this age, which is, again, I had an argument with somebody about this. They were trying to say that there's a it has more damage with something like infused sunlight blade and of course sacred oath. In Dark Souls though, Dark Souls, like I know in Dark Souls 3 for example, um, also you don't, you know, that's one of the, somebody mentioned this, you don't get a lot of stones to infuse with in this game. Fire seeds increase the pyromancy flame. This reduces additional or removes additional powers. Mundane removes all weapon scaling. Um, an altered state of Titanite used to imbue weapons with power of the mundane cannot be used on shields. People do not look favorably upon on the banal, but sometimes even the most mundane of objects can cast things in the most pleasant light. A raw stone raises attack power but lowers, so it lowers the bonus. I have a bolt stone right here, but why would I, like, the question I'm trying to understand is like, well, it's not really, I don't know if that's Ornstein or not, but
Visit Ven.
okay.
We have no...
Okay, see now she's basically like, you're the new ruler. No, I'm not. I'm gonna destroy this age. That is my, yeah, I have one. I don't infuse because it, like, I don't, oh, I did not mean to go into messages. I'm doing 575 damage based off of strength scaling and all that stuff. And going into the DLC, most of the DLC enemies and bosses are like super giga resistant to magic damage. So I don't see a point in adding magic damage to my build. So I that's why I don't infuse. I haven't infused, at least on this build. I've done magic builds before, and if chat's willing to bribe me enough, I'll do a magic build and Scholar of the First Sin. Gotta get naked for this. And that's exactly why you get naked. That noise, that would be the sound of your durability being... Oh, shit! No! Get out of here! Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Alright, well, all my rings are broken now, so... Proof that it lowers durability to put stuff. I didn't realize that it also hit rings. That's not a big deal. Great, good job, you. Come in and hang out in your stream and you're just fucking yourself up. Yeah. Yeah. All for that. A corrosive urn. Please tell me there's like actually something meaningful in here. I have this klepto like urge to gather things in these games, to collect things, no matter how useless they are to me. I'm just like, I know it's there. I need to. Also, you know, this is the face of our hero. He's a lovely dude. But you haven't seen his true form. The true hero. John Dark Souls. We don't want people to know how powerful he truly is, though, so we have to hide his face. And we just wear the armor because I like the look of the Elite Knight set. It's my favorite set. Alright. Oh, you're a Loot Goblin too. All right, great. Loot Goblins unite. Yeah, it's. I don't know why, but I just like. It started with Dark Souls, especially with like, yeah. Now I'm fat rolling because I have the fucking. My fucking rings are all broken. Yeah, so we hide the face of John Dark Souls because we know that if people see the face of John Dark Souls, they will flee in terror. There will be no challenge. Nobody will want to fight us. They'll just immediately give up and let us pass. We don't want that. We want to actually have, you know, an engaging battle. All right, let's go back to Majula and fix our shit. Because apparently your streamer's a fucking idiot. Not all the time. Apparently today I felt pretty smart. I was helping somebody out with their login issues. But that was more... right.
I'll be around.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Let's go into our inventory and... use one of these. That's not going to be enough. Let's use one of these. That might be enough. Yes, me again. Yep, that is enough.
I'll be around.
Bye-bye. Alright, got all our shit back. So now we're rolling like a normal person, not a fat body. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess they've unlocked everything now. Well, not unlocked, but... how much have I missed? Have I missed anything up to this point? I don't think I have. I like to check. That's another thing I like to do, is I like to get all the bonfires, just because it... I never went back to the... There's stuff back there, but nothing important, really. There's a ring that does more poise damage, and that's about it. Under Castle Drink. Alright. Whoops. Dylan, I have not played the Forgotten Chamber. That's what it is. Okay. We go under Castle Drangleic when we're ready to take on Dark Lurker, and that's going to be near the closer to the end of the game. We're now in late game territory. Fuck you. Holy shit, you took that blast. Full front to the face. Imagine being able to take a sword that size directly to your gut and be able to live to tell the dick. I'll let the regen ring do some work. Splat. Why does that always happen to me? I confidently land a blow on some asshole. And like, oh, that'll be it. That's the death of him. And he survives with one fucking hit. Whoop. Okay, I'm just getting rid of that guy. Why am I getting rid of that guy? I don't fucking know. Because I feel a compulsion to kill things in this game. I need to be very clear about that. I feel a compulsion to kill things in this game. I am not an insane person. Well, mostly. Alright. Now, I would joke that this is an easy fight for babies, but, I've been known to eat my words in the past, so... Yeah. I'm gonna get hit by that, but that's alright. You're not very good at this, are you? No, you're not. Whoop! Okay, now I can say, hello, Caddis. Welcome back, man. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Bonk. What the fucking shit, man. That did some real stamina damage. Holy shit. Let's get our shit back. Yes. Yeah, a lot of Dark Souls 2 bosses are comically easy. That's what I was saying as we headed into this fight, that this is basically an easy fight for babies. But I also said, let's not make that claim, because I've been known to eat my words in the past. Like, oh yeah, this is an easy fight for babies, and I get fucking stuck in it for like 2 hours or some shit. That would be embarrassing. Whoop. Whoop. Ha. Oh, motherfucker, that actually hit. Okay. Let's drink. To our health. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Dragonrider soul. 29,000 souls. Not really much we can do with that. Okay, now we're in the, like, maze-like section of this fucking place. The archer guy has... Oh, yeah, he died in, like, 3 fucking hits or some shit. Like, he died, like, instantly. It's kind of... Oh, that's not one of the forgotten key doors. And that device is not operable yet? Okay. I've had some silly moments in this room. Back when like the multiplayer was huge and people were like invading like crazy in the castle. You had people like using the elevators to go up and down, people climbing on the ladders and all that shit that's running all over the place. Oh, hi. Motherfucker, what the fuck? Oh shit. Whoop! Ugh. Dance on his fucking corpse. There you go. Disrespect that asshole. I'm not gonna disrespect these guys. Okay. Serpentine, serpentine. Alright, yeah. Okay, so we do go the other way. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, the game feels very slow. And that's kind of like my issue, is that but also, it doesn't help that I'm using a colossal weapon. So, like, my attacks are slow. But you can also see, like, how much damage. Like, it's like 600 raw fucking damage. Almost. That's right. My issue is, like, your stamina depletes too quickly in this game. That's one of my bigger issues with the game. But yeah, after playing, like, Bloodborne really kind of just made this game not as good by being Bloodborne. Fucking hell. Ugh. You fuck off. Holy shit, man. I don't think we have enough enemies in here. You want to spam some more? Why are you attacking in the wrong direction, you stupid asshole? There we go. But yeah, Bloodborne kind of, like, basically dunked all over this game. This game didn't stand a chance because of how good Bloodborne is. And Bloodborne sort of set, like, this was more akin to, like, the pace of, like, Dark Souls 1. That game, I think, is safe to argue be considered a slow game. I don't remember if these were mimics or not. They are not. Okay. Are they trapped? I remember there being something about these chests. Soul Greatsword. Maybe that's what I remember about these chests. This is the first iteration of Well, it's Carrion Slicer in Elden Ring. I forgot what it was called in Dark Souls 3. Also, there's a random Babar-looking motherfucker over there. Some of his asshole friends. I guess you just don't what? Really? Right? I'll just sit here and do that. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. Ugh. No, you don't. I'm not going to open up that chest. Bloodborne has only one problem. It's on PS4, and therefore it's only a maximum frame rate of 30 frames per second. I partially, mostly, I'll say I mostly agree with that statement. I also feel that the frenzy mechanic in Bloodborne is a bit undercooked. Could have used a bit more time in the oven. You're not going to go Ninja Katana Sword on me. I also found a weapon the other day. I thought you might have had something to talk about. I found two black steel katanas, which are decent. Like in terms of katanas, they're pretty good katanas. I was like, oh, I know somebody who really likes those. Firestorm. That's actually, I think it was Firestorm, or if they're like, it might have been the higher tier version of Firestorm. Is what I use to kill Dark Lurker most of the time. Yeah, if you place this down at the, on the ground at the right time as Dark Lurker splits into two different Dark Lurkers, you can hit both of them at the same time with the same pillar. Absolutely melts the boss. Whoa, get away. Fire Greater. I don't think I will. What was that bow? The Elan bow. Oh, the Elan Great Bow. I do need to get my dexterity up to 25. I think that's what I might start leveling until it hits 25, so I can use that black bow that I found. See if I can upset these guys. Oh, nope. Babar looking motherfucker is gonna come at us. I did not know you had a third attack after that slam down attack, so you do your... Bloodborne also, but like, so the thing that I don't, yeah, Frenzy, like, it was like a bleed that you couldn't avoid. Like, I dare anybody who plays Bloodborne to get through that game without getting Frenzied. You can get through most of these games. I got through all of Dark Souls my first few times without getting the bleed status put on me. Whoop. Alright, dude, you're actually starting to annoy me. For Frenzy, they only needed to tweak some numbers, but because it appears so few times in the game, it's hardly ever relevant. It would make, I think, getting Frenzy right would make the Winter Lanterns not such a problem. I don't know a single person who willingly engages with the Winter Lanterns, which are those singing weird dudes. They look at you with their creepy eyes and shit. And they're all like blinking and shit, and then your body just suddenly explodes because I guess you got scared or something. Like the whole thing is it feels kind of stupid and not really well designed. Babar, what are you doing now? There you go, Babar. I wonder how many people actually understand that reference of Babar. This is purely out of spite now. Jesus. Let's not fuck around and find out. The real problem with Frenzy is hold on one second. Let me might as well be efficient about this. Should be enough? Alright. The real problem with Frenzy is there's only one bridge, the Big Eye, and that last upgrade item, the Blood Rock, that is full of Winter Lanterns, which make you frenzy instantly. There is a way to parry that, like to parry the Winter Lanterns. I don't fully understand it, which is why I don't try and do it, because the mechanic doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, I understand parrying like melee attacks. The way I get the timing right for parrying melee attacks is I'll wait until I see the weapon start to move towards me, and then that's usually when I hit the parry button, and that usually gets it right. Let's open up this door. Oh, we can't open up that. Fuck you, door. How about that? No, we could open that door. But with like the Winter Lanterns Frenzy, I don't know how to go about dealing with that. These glasses are doing it again, aren't they? No, not really. So, interestingly enough, in the Scholar, the first edition version of the game, I think there's like one of those Desert Sorceress ladies in here. I found out if you don't parry them, the Frenzy will hit you. Because they don't die fast enough. Yeah, if you don't parry them, the Frenzy will absolutely hit you. But that's why people parry them, is to avoid getting that Frenzy proc, because you'll have invincibility frames while you're doing that visceral attack on them. Yes. We have more Estus. Our reliance on health gems is depleting rapidly. Pretty soon we won't need any health gems at all. Not true. That is entirely untrue. I'm going to keep the maximum amount of health gems on hand possible at all times. That I am not messing around with. I'm not carrying health gems. Oh, Science armor again. But yeah, you have that invulnerability while you're doing the visceral attack. So now we can take this up. We rise. I learned a little trick that you can do in Dark Souls 2. If you're waiting for stuff to happen, you just throw on a shield, both hands, and then you do a little dance. Do a dance. Lobos Jr. was doing a Dark Souls 2 shield-only run And it was quite literally insanely hilarious to watch. Alright, we got some Silent Hill shit here. We can't do anything with this. We're gonna learn about them later. We're gonna learn about them in the best zone in the game, Shrine of Amana. Everybody loves Shrine of Amana. Key to the King's Passage. Okay. So, Mirror Knight is now open. Soul Vessel. Really? Fire Seed I knew about. But apart from the Frenzy, this Frenzy never really annoying. Yeah. Scarlet Rot in Elden Ring is... Yeah, I would agree that Scarlet Rot is worse than Frenzy, because Scarlet Rot is quite common. Frenzy is not. The different... Wait a second. Well, shit. Oops. Game. Yeah, touch blood. There's a blood stain there. There we go. What the hell? Oh yeah, no, I think the Lake of Rot is absolutely atrocious. I think it was a terrible idea. I don't understand Miyazaki's giga-sized boner for fucking... Something popping up over here. Okay, no, that's not important. Alright. I'm convinced Miyazaki has like this giant, like throbbing, mega huge boner for fucking poison swamp-like areas. I don't understand why else he'd be doing it. Every Souls there has to be a poison swamp, and Elden Ring has the worst one. I'd say, actually, you know what? I've been dunking on this game a lot because, well, it deserves it. But there's something that Dark Souls 2, I think, did right. They got their poison areas, like, they weren't obnoxious. They're stupid in that they don't make any spatial awareness, because why do you go the fuck into a windmill to then climb a mountain that it's impossible to see? Like, that's everybody's defense for that stupid mountain that makes no sense. Is that you don't actually go into the windmill, you go into a mountain, and that's where the Iron Keep is. Fucking what? Where's the mountain then? You can't see it from the ground. And if it's big enough to hold a fucking castle and a giant lava lake, you should be able to see it from the ground. From Earthen Peak, you should be able to see. Let's grab that. Roaring Skulls. That's kind of okay. That's all the fun. So while the area of, like, you know, poison shit in Dark Souls 2 is, like, not obnoxious and bad, it is something else. It lacks all spatial awareness. There's no self-awareness of the game's world design. It doesn't make sense. Alright, we're gonna run away. Bravely run away. We need to go back to Majula. And also, I did not realize that all of these assholes would activate at once. You're not gonna like what I'm about to do to you. What your mom said last night. Oh, got him! Dark Souls 2 has a cave in the first DLC that heads towards an optional boss that's covered with little statues that shooting arrows at you constantly. Yeah, I think I know what area you're talking about. You're talking about the lead up to the Gank Squad, I think. I don't think they're. I think that's just like poison. Like they're spitting poison. I've opened up the first DLC. I'm gonna open up the rest here shortly. I'm not gonna go to. I'm basically the DLC.
You've been
I want it
well.
to be like
No injury.
I don't want it to be a whole thing where I have to like actually struggle and all that. Yeah, the gang split. I can actually probably use it. Bearer seek lust.
Is that?
Oh no. We found a shard, so she's gotta ask if we found a shard. Yum. Oh wait, that's right. There's no feedback for this. Alright, lady. I need about 2,000 more souls. Don't mind me. I am just gonna use. I'm gonna use that. That's the. Is that the 2001? Close enough. Yes, Bear Seek C plus. Yes, I want to level up based off of these values. And now I want to go buy more poison arrows. So will you fuck off and leave me alone? Yes, you will. Thank you. Okay. And we'll buy poison arrows because we are about to start using them a lot. At least I think we are. I don't remember. I clearly remember very little from this fucking game. Alright, Bagar, do your slam. Welcome to the jam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. The jam being... Apparently you can miss backstabs at point blank range. Why does everything in this game run like it's fucking made by a potato? It's like I'm trying to be fair to the game and give it credit where credit is due. And like every time I do that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna loudly fart right to your face to remind you why you don't like this game. Yeah, Gavlan does know me. You do know me. Okay. I have a lot of duplicates. All that. Yeah, you can take one of those. We don't need two. Don't need two Zweihanders. Could use two Black Steel Katanas if you wanted to. If you had the stats for it, you can power stance them. It's actually a thing that I imagine some people probably do. It's a wing spear too. Right. I bought that boss weapon, but I've done... Oh, short blow for 6. I want to be able to use that. What else can we get? Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Let's get as many souls as we can. Oh. I love how I just try and keep one of everything as if I'm going to equip any of this shit. This is actually really nice looking armor too. Jesus. How many Alon Knight gauntlets do we get? I guess dying and doing runbacks probably contributed to my... Let's not even over leveling, man. I don't even know if I'm like your chance to normal attacks become critical hits. Yes. I'm glad you like them. How do those gauntlets Of course they do. They look kind of neat, but they weigh too much because I've stopped leveling up endurance and then many areas in the DLC are one of the best areas because of the bosses. And the bosses are one of the best. But optional areas are the main areas of the DLCs are the best areas of Dark Souls 2, and yeah, there are certain bosses in Dark Souls 2 that I'm going to skip. I'm going to be skipping, well, I'm not going to Horsefuck Valley because I don't want to run 5 minutes and try and dodge a bunch of magical unicorn things to beat a bunch of cats to death. I'm not doing Blue Smelter because the run-up to Blue Smelter is beyond abhorrent. And I really am not good against the Smelter demons. So I'm probably going to be skipping pretty much all of the Ivory King DLC. And I'll be skipping Blue Smelter in the... Each DLC has a theme. It's the fire theme. I think it's in here. Is this the one that takes you to the fireplace, I think? And Shrine of Winter takes you to the ice place. I think this is the area. Let's be sure. I got time. Got nothing but time. I had some lady, like, so I had a very weird day today. You want to actually get up, like, faster? That would be cool. That's something I think that Elden Ring did really well, is that when an enemy drops something, they get like a white light kind of emanates from them. A lot of people do use the tactic of running away. Problem is, running past things, like if you get to like a fog wall or a door or a loading area, running past things no longer becomes viable. Because you don't have the invulnerability frames anymore when entering a fog wall. You can read all these things. It's supposed to tell you about the DLC. And that's the nice thing about this game, is that you just start off with all the DLC keys. You don't have to go hunting them down like you do in Scholar. Yeah, and this is the Fire Area DLC. I forgot what exactly the name of this area is called. What the fuck is all this? And we're not going to be doing Sur Alon either. I would like to do Sur Alon because it's a really good boss fight, but like, man, it's just the run-up. The run-ups. Like, Dark Souls 2 has some of the worst run-backs. Like the fact that I'm skipping all those bosses, and I'm not doing the final Ivory King boss fight where you have to go and find all the knights, and then you fight alongside them against like a horde of enemies spam. And that is how you get a chance at fighting the boss. Like, I'm sorry, but no. That's when you can tell the game is just wasting your fucking time. Yeah, when a game is obviously and very blatantly wasting my time, that's when I'm just like, alright, I'm good. But this DLC has one of the best bosses. It has Fume Knight. Pick up smelter, 6 smelter wedges. You gotta be careful about where you use those. I hate this. Oh Jesus, do I hate this. Irrational fear of heights. activate. I didn't need to even activate it. Oh god. Okay. Broom Tower. Shelva, Sanctum City are open. I found the Ivory King DLC and the boss mechanic very creative, and it did not bother me searching for the knights in the city. It's not... It wasn't even the searching of the knights that bothered me. Like... It's that well, one, I don't even know if I can, like, find all the knights without going to Horsefuck Valley. But also, it's just, like, it feels like it's wasting your time. If it was like Bed of Chaos, for example, like, you get past the Gauntlet of Knights. Congratulations, you beat the Gauntlet of Knights. You don't have to do that ever again. Whoop. Okay. Come here, you. Oh, Horsefuck Valley doesn't have any knights. Okay, well then... You know what? That kind of changes things. You seem to be pretty knowledgeable of the DLC. Would that be a correct statement? That you know a lot about the DLC? If so, I propose an arrangement. Oh, if you find I think it's the red summon sign, you can place your red summon sign down here and potentially get summoned into the boss fight over there. The arrangement would be I will do that boss fight if you're willing to help me find all the knights, because I don't remember that DLC at all. I disliked that DLC so much. I only did it one time, and the first time I beat it, I was like, alright, I'm done. I'm never going back again. So, like, the DLC is where I am going to open the door, backseat your ass off, if you want. You don't have to, but I would openly welcome backseating for that fucking... for the DLC, because I don't know it very well, and the DLC could drag on for weeks if I tried to do it all from memory. I do want to fight Alon, not Sir Alon, but Fume Knight. Fume Knight is a really cool boss fight. Alright. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, yeah. Well, instead of waiting, we are going to take a short break here. Oh, God. Like my perpetual state of yawn. We're going to take a short break here. I need to run some ads. You don't need like the ads. You don't need to watch the ads. You can get rid of the ads if you want to subscribe. But aside from that, the ads do need to run, or Twitch will run them for me without my permission when at times which I don't want.